He was motionless for just a couple of seconds there. I think trying to do everything within his power to block out the pain, and as he slides just a couple of inches over, he's able to take his leg and drape it over the bottom rope for the break.
Good ring awareness there by Sting.
Sure
he was just able to slide enough.
That's
Joe,
the veteran's edge.
you're right. Look at him, though. He's trying to get to his feet. Joe's just got that vertical base, and look at him. He's just toying with him. Oh, look at Steve trying to fire up. Oh, but look at that snap slam. 1, 2, not enough.
All of the weight behind the snap slam, that one fluid move where you take your opponent up, you drive all of your power right across him, and go right into the pinning predicament, but not enough to put away the challenger.
I'll tell you, though, Joe, this confidence, look at him. He's got a confidence that you just don't think you're going to see in a situation like that, but he just feels like he can do whatever he wants when he wants. Sometimes when you get that way, that's when bad things can happen.
Slowly, Sting back up to his feet, and Joe with power shoots him off into the corner. Sting sidesteps. Could be a Stinger splash.
It is.
In the corner, Stinger splash, positioning Joe up top.
Is he going for a muscle buster?
What he's going to try, that's 300 pounds!
Wow, he hits it! Unbelievable! And look at Joe get up though like it was nothing. How about that?
No effect as Joe pounds the canvas and fires off chop. That's like a rifle being shot here. The 3 chops. There goes Sting to the corner. Joe in, vicious clothesline, grabs it right in his face. Oh, slapping him in the face.
Oh, you heard him something about how's this for respect, and now look at him holding the back of the neck. This sends him right back down on the back of his head with that inverted DDT.
And this time Sting pops right back up to his feet.
You know, he hit him with that Scorpion Death Drop. He did the same thing. The Muscle Buster on one end, the Scorpion Death Drop on the other, and Sting lets you know you're not going to beat me at my move.
Sting catches him with 3 shots. Sting, Stinger splash, this time to the back of Joe in the corner. A weary Joe turns around, and as Sting comes at him, he caught him again with the splash. Here goes Joe for the ride. Can he turn it around on Sting? Not to be. Stinger splash.
Oh, look at his strength. Catches him in midair and powers him down. Unreal how he can turn things around on a dime. It's pure power. He shakes his head like whatever you got, I can take. Look at that look. What's going through that mind?
I said it earlier. I saw it in his face backstage. I saw it in his face when he came down the entrance ramp. A level of intensity that I don't think we've seen from Samoa Joe in the years that we've had him here in TNA. You could just tell it tonight that he thinks that this is the night that he has to prove to the world that Sting's pleas for respect are not going to be answered. And those are 3 vicious, vicious knees. And he tells Earl Hebner to count it. You know what? You see some moves like that, Don, and all of a sudden I'm starting to flash back to the Samoa Joe match with Booker T in Houston, Texas.
Well, you know what it was then. It wasn't a matter of beating him. I mean, that's what it's about with Joe. It's about making sure that you don't get up. And think about this. There's no rematch here. It may not even be just about the title for Joe. He may be wanting to make this Sting's last match that he ever has. Look at him just kick the back of the leg, kicking it again with viciousness.
And with each lethal blow by Samoa Joe, you sense the same thing that we saw in that match with Booker. You just mentioned it, Don. Is it about beating Sting? 1, 2, 3. Is it about beating Sting to the point where he's not able to answer and to prove that this war for respect is going to be won by Samoa Joe?
I think he just wants to send the message that you just crossed the wrong line. You came into my territory. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to dominate you. I'm going to wish you never got in that ring.
It's at 5. It's at 6. And Sting is not moving. He's just barely moving as he tries to get up and use the ring ropes to get back up to his feet. Joe right back on him
doesn't even let him
again.
finish the count. Mike, he didn't even let him finish the count. He goes right back at him. Earl Hebner now trying to stop him.
Intimidation tactics by Joe as he gets in the face of Earl Hebner. And he's got him now. He's grabbed his shirt.
Wait a minute. Here comes Kevin Nash. He's been a mentor of Samoa Joe. You can see Earl Hebner telling him what it is, telling him he's got to stop beating on him.
We haven't seen Kevin Nash here in TNA in months. Remember what he said to Samoa Joe? You've got to prove it on your own.
He said, I taught you everything I could teach you. It's all up to you. You're ready. Well, right now, Kevin Nash, and you got to wonder what on earth Kevin Nash is doing and whose side is he going to be on as he's walking around and he's looking at the situation. And you can see Joe is just absolutely irate with Earl Hebner.
Nash surveys the situation from outside. Joe, the intimidation tactics toward referee Earl Hebner. Sting slowly trying to get back up to his feet. And as he comes right at Samoa Joe, Joe catches him with more shots, more rights. And with each amount of pain that we're seeing Sting take here, with each amount of punishment like that DDT, you have to wonder how many matches Sting has left.
Oh, he is. He just trying to, you can see that Earl Hebner thinks that Joe's crossing the line, trying to explain what he was doing. He was trying to count him out. Joe didn't want to end it. And now Sting, look at him, leaning over, reaching down, going for that bat. Going for that bat. He's got it in his hands.
Sting up in the corner. And Kevin Nash just rips the bat right out of Sting's hands.
He's not going to let him use it. And look at that clothesline as he takes him out.
Nash is here to ensure that Samoa Joe has that fair footing, that fair ground against Sting. That's been proven.
Two. Oh, was that close? I mean, it was their master plan. He wanted to make sure that no way did Sting steal this one. No way did Sting use that bat and catch Joe when he wasn't looking. You're going to have to do it with your hands and your feet. And Joe is just absolutely dominating. One shot after another, and here he goes off the rope. Oh, but Sting jumps down. Oh, wait a minute. Nash just caught Joe with the bat.
What the hell did we just say?
He just cracked Joe. The opportunity came, and Nash just killed him with the bat.
Kevin Nash has just used Sting's baseball bat on Samoa Joe. Scorpion.
1, 2. He's done it.
Here is your winner, and new TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Sting.
Kevin Nash came out here and it looked like he was on Joe's side. It looked like he had his back. But when the opportunity came, he wanted to be the one that took Joe out. And let's look at the replays of this unbelievable matchup as to how Sting became the champion.
Let's go back. Let's revisit what went down. You see Kevin Nash with the baseball bat shot to the back of Samoa Joe. And then it's Sting hitting it. Yes, Scorpion, and the eventual 3 count, and Sting has done it.
Think about that road that those guys have been under. Kevin Nash taught Samoa Joe how it was to be a champion, and he was the one that cost him.
History repeats itself again. Just like in 2006 at Bound for Glory. Just like in 2007 on October 12, 2008 at Bound for Glory in Chicago. Sting becomes TNA World Champion thanks to Kevin Nash.
For months, party lines have been divided. With different agendas in mind, the balance of power has come to a turning point. Kurt Angle, Booker T, the icon Sting. Who will cross the line next? The phenomenal AJ Styles, the King of the Mountain Jeff Jarrett, Samoa Joe, the ultimate fight for ultimate supremacy in TNA. TNA Wrestling presents Turning Point. Live Sunday, November 9th, only on pay-per-view. This has been a presentation of TNA Entertainment.